Morning, YouTubers. How's it going? Just got back from the post office. No box opening today. I sent off 3 packages to fellow YouTubers. Various tobacco samples. Ishi, I got a package for you, but I'm afraid I can't send it off till next week. The postage to Sri Lanka is just a little bit more expensive. Smoking some McBaron's honey chocolate and a Mario Grande. This is partially a video response to Kylesdad77. Hey Phil, how's it going? I also like the Lord of the Rings. Well, I have to say I love it. I can't remember if it was actually the first, if The Hobbit was the first science fiction, science fantasy books that I ever read, or it was the Dragon Riders of Pern. It was one or the other. I can't really remember which. But it was about the time I was in 7th grade, that I started to get interested in reading books like a madman. And they were all science fantasy, science fiction. The honey chocolate's a bit on the moist side. Could dry it out and it would stay a little easier, but you lose a little bit of the flavor, and I like it better, you know, with the full flavor. So few relights, I don't care. But back to The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, one of my favorite all-time series. Must have read it. You know, both of them, you know, 5 or 6 times. And I don't really spend a lot of time rereading books, so that's a big deal. It's a little bit too heavy for me to clench in my teeth. I love the movies. They came out great. Although I think they, the way they were portraying the relationship between Frodo and Sam, I think they should have ended it with with those two getting married and living happily ever after in Frodo's hole under the hill. Because that's the way it came off in the movie. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Look at Twilight. Huge, huge monster success, and that's nothing more than a love story about a gay vampire and his emo beard. So what the heck, you know? Yeah, but seriously, recently saw some pictures of Kristen Stewart that she did for a magazine, and I can't remember which magazine it was, but she was dressed and had hair made up like somebody from the 60s, aka Bridget Bardot, somebody along those lines, or early Jane Fonda. And frankly, I think it's the best that she's ever looked, really. Seriously. I doubt that she's ever going to watch this video, but Kristen Stewart, that emo look just is terrible on you. It is terrible. It is not a good look. And to answer one of Phil's questions about what are you reading now? Actually, two books, more or less at the same time. Read one for a while, when then I'll go run an errand or something, and then I'll pick up the other one. But the first one is Jim Butcher's Ghost Stories. Ghost Story. It's the next book in the Dresden Files, about Harry Dresden, a modern-day wizard and private investigator that lives in Chicago. It's enjoyable. It's a bit like Buffy the Vampire Slayer mixed with Philip Marlowe. Quite enjoyable. Well, you know, for me. And another one that I'm reading is a World of Warcraft novel, The Shattering. I've never read a World of Warcraft novel before, but I play the game, I like the game, and I thought, you know, for no other reason than I fancied the cover. Seriously, no other reason than that. I decided to pick it up. I'm into the second chapter, and so far I'm enjoying it. It's a good read. So, you know, they say never judge a book by its cover. Well, the cover was the only reason I bought this one. But so far I'm not disappointed. I tried reading the Silmarillion. I tried several times. Never made it through. Never had any real desire to finish it. It was, whereas Lord of the Rings was gripping and entertaining, kept you on the edge of the seat. You couldn't wait to turn to the next page. I found the Silmarillion. I couldn't wait to put it down. Phil, I had you had a contest recently, you know, dress up as your favorite character from Lord of the Rings and make a pipe video. I was going to hop on that bandwagon, really, I did. I wanted to, very badly. And, but by the time I actually settled, I didn't want to do it half-assed, so to speak, and by the time I actually settled on the idea that I liked, well, the contest was over. It took me that long to make up my mind. Well, anyway, glad to see you're back making videos. Don't stay away so long. And hey, do you have a web page where people can look at some of the pipes that you've carved? I'd really like to see them. Well, until next time, may all your roads be smooth, the chicken house is closed, and may your pipe never run empty. God bless.